Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would show you guys what's on my Apple Watch, but before we begin, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it does help me and my channel, and do not forget to subscribe if you like what you see. I do post beauty with occasional lifestyle content, so if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and joining the family we have going on here. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I thought it was about time that I filmed this video for you guys because I realized on Monday that it was exactly 1 month having my Apple Watch that I mentioned, I think, in a couple of videos back. And I thought I would just show you guys what's on it because I know there's some people out there who are debating whether this product is worth buying or not because it's not a cheap item. I am aware of that. So I know this at least helped me decide whether or not I wanted one, and also I just wanted to see if I could maybe show you guys, if you already have one, what you could add onto it. Maybe, I don't know, I just thought it would be something that you guys would want to see. So without further ado, here she is, all pretty and pink. I opted for the Apple Watch Series 5 in the 40 millimeter, and I decided to go with the Series 5 just because of storage and the fact that, I don't know, I decided to go for the more newer one, and the fact that it was the only one that came in the gold color. Kill me. But I decided to go for because I decided to go for this one just because of the main factor was the color. So I did. So alrighty, to start it off, I thought I would talk about the accessories that I got for my watch, which I don't have much, but I didn't want to overwhelm myself in getting a whole bunch of watch bands and things for it and only end up using a couple things. So I found 3 watch bands that I personally fell in love with off of Amazon. So they're very affordable, and I find myself rotating them constantly, all depending on what I'm wearing or where I'm going. So we're gonna start off with my neutral plaid one. This one, honestly, I loved it just because I know it's good for more formal events. I know this is more of a formal style of band. I stuck with the silicone versions of these bands because I know they have different styles, with the leather. I know they also have a mesh type. I stuck with the silicone just because I found those personally more comfortable, but I know they do have other styles that could probably come off more, I don't know, more fancy. But I decided to stick with this one just because I love, I live for comfort. So I decided to opt for this one because it was cute but also very comfortable. The next one I got was this marble one. It's a white marble with, it's a faint color, just because I wanted a white one because I saw a bunch of these types of videos and I loved how the gold looked off with the white. But I did not want to just get a solid white one because I know they get dirty so fast. So I thought I would go for the white marble just because I feel like it would last longer. Maybe it wouldn't get dirty. Obviously it's gonna get dirty because it's white, but I don't think it'll be as noticeable on a white marble band versus a just completely white one. That's the theory that's going on in my head. I just decided to go for it just because I really wanted a white band. So the last band I opted for was a scrunchie type. I love this because the comfort level of this is beyond the roof, and it's super cute on. I can't with it, honestly, just because I wear hair ties on my wrist all the time. So the fact that I have this guy now with my watch, it feels like I'm wearing one of my scrunchies when I'm in fact wearing my watch. And then of course I have this one that comes with the watch when you buy it, and I went for the pink sand color just because I'm a sucker for the baby pink. If anyone has seen my get to know me video, you'll know. So yeah, those are the 3 watch bands that I got additional to the one that came with the Apple Watch. Next, I should show you my preferred watch faces. So first of all, I would just like to thank my mom for letting me record on her phone, so I'm able to record screen record on my phone to be able to show you this next part. So I'm gonna just start screen recording. Okay, so I'm gonna just go into my Apple Watch app, and as you see, I have my faces here. Some of these were already pre-installed when I got the watch, but then I've added some of these along here. I think from this one on, I added just in case if I wanted to change it up a bit, because I'm the type of person who frequently likes to change their Apple Watch faces. But as of right now, I've been really into the modular one just because it has a simplistic look to it and everything is visible and has a direct space to it. Before this one, I was really into the Mickey Mouse one. I think this was when I first got the watch, just because as a Disney lover, how can I not love that one? And this has whole cute facts, but I want to go back to the modular one really quick before I talk about the Mickey Mouse one. And the way I personally have this set up on my Apple Watch currently is on the top left, I have the date. And then on the middle section, I have motivational quotes going by, and I will explain how I got that later on in the video. The bottom left, I have my activity, just because as of recently in this past month, I've been so active and I've really been checking my activity on the activity app that comes on the Apple Watch. So that's what I use to check the calories I burn each day, the amount of exercise I do, and stuff like that. And on the bottom in the middle section on the bottom, I have the temperature, just so I'm able to know each morning what I'm able to wear for the day. And that also brings me to the bottom right where I have the weather conditions, so also helping me choose what I should wear for the day. So my previous Apple Watch face, the Mickey Mouse face, yeah, I had it pretty much almost similar to how I have the modular face set up. I have the date on the top left, the weather on the top right, and then on the bottom I have the activity. The reason why I fell in love with this, because like I said before, as I'm a Disney lover, so I was like, I need to have that as my screen. But let me just unlock the app. The one thing I found out while having this as my Apple Watch face was that the Mickey Mouse tells you the time. And I didn't realize this until I think one night I accidentally pressed on it and it just started talking, and I was like, oh my god, how could this face get any better? I would say the one downfall of this is that it doesn't have digital time, because I just prefer digital because it's just quick and easy. But I mean, you can't deny that it is a cute Apple Watch face. And here, let me just press on it so you guys can hear what I'm talking about.
It's 11:27.
Exactly. So it speaks to you, and it is adorable. For anyone who is whoever is a Disney fan, I would definitely recommend this face. And they also have, always have to constantly unlock this. And they also have Minnie Mouse as well, and she also talks. Listen.
It's 11:27. Good night.
Exactly. So I thought it was adorable to have, but I realized for more fast-paced days, I opted for the modular face, just because it again was quick and simple. So those have been my 2 constant back-to-back faces that I've been leaning towards most often. But I do have the butterfly one occasionally, and the flower one if I'm feeling a little colorful. So far I haven't used it, I think, but I left it as my So I've left it as on my suggestion, no, not suggestions. So I left it as an option just in case if I wanted to. And the last one I have is the numerals duo, just because if there's, I don't know, I don't know why, but I sort of liked how this looked. Again, I don't know why, but I thought it was cool. And as I don't know if you've noticed, but I know for the modular, the setting I have for the color is pink sand to match with my Apple Watch band. And for the numerals duo, I have it in vintage rose just because it's almost identical to pink sand, and I thought it was a really cute color. So that's how, those are all of my Apple Watch faces that I have set on my phone. So I think we should just talk about the apps next. So the first app I decided to download on the watch is one that I don't use pretty much at all anymore because I have the activities app for it, but the one thing I do use it for is to check my average steps. So the app is called Health Views. So it basically does exactly what the activities app does, but the one thing it does that the activity app does not is tell you your average count of steps. So occasionally there will be a time where like I want to know how many steps I've walked throughout the week. So it let me know. I go on it and it just is formatted like this. I go on to steps. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, I don't know what I did. I go into steps and then, oh, this isn't, okay, hold on. I'm gonna just show you on the watch, but I just go to it and it tells me the average amount of steps I've walked and the distance for, I guess, the week. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I don't know why I would want to know. Ooh, I don't know why I would want to know that, but I mean, it's just a nice peace of mind. It makes me feel good about myself, just so I can keep track, saying, oh, I've done so much more. It helps me keep track of my activity for the week. So yeah, that's enough about health. And the next app I downloaded was the motivation app. So this goes back to my Apple Watch faces, and on the modular face, I told you guys that I had my motivational quotes in the center. So this is the app that allows me to do that. So it's free. So it's free. So you guys can download it, and it allows you to have the option to put that on your Apple Watch face if that's something you're interested in. I personally liked it just because it's something nice to read whenever you're looking at your watch. Sometimes it can be relatable to your life, which I find creepy because it's like, how do you know that? But I mean, it's something nice to read whenever you're feeling down or just need some pump of motivation for the day. And yeah, the next app I downloaded was a game, and I only do have one game on this just because I don't lean to play games on my Apple Watch, but this game I had to have once I saw it. It is called 2048. I don't know if any of you guys have played this when you guys were in high school or in school in general. I loved this game back in high school. I would play it whenever I was bored just because it's an addicting game. Let me just show you guys. So I think I was already in the middle of the game. So it's just, you just connect to the numbers, you just find the pair and just continue going. It's very addicting, and once I start playing this, it's really hard to stop just because I don't know why it ends up turning to a fast-paced game as you keep going and get the numbers getting higher. But yeah, so it's a very fun game. I would definitely recommend it if any of you guys wanted a nice fun game to play on your watch. And okay, the last app I have on my Apple Watch is an app that allows me to see my Instagram news feed on my watch, which I found mind-blowing. So the app is called Lens. So Lens is an app that I found from a YouTuber that I watched her What's in My Apple Watch video. I'll try to see if I can find it, and I'll link it down below just in case if you guys want to check her out. She helped me a lot when it came to figuring out how I wanted to style my Apple Watch, as well as which apps to download, because she also helped me figure out the motivation app. So I would definitely check it out when you're done watching this video, of course. So I will show you how it works. So I would just have to go to the app on my watch, and oh, why does it keep locking on me? Alrighty, so I would just have to go to the app on my watch right here, and then it takes you to this page. Oh, just pulled it up, and this is what shows up. It has the categories of home, stories, activity, explore page, profile, search, and all the above. So I decide to go look at my home, and my news feed goes like that. Look at that. It is crazy that you can actually be able to see your news feed on here. I've never knew how useful this app was until I got it, just because there's times where I'm like, I want to check my news feed when I'm at work, just when I have a little break, and I find it very useful. But there is one catch with it. I think it is free to look at your news feed, but if you want to look at stories, the explore page, your profile, I think you would have to pay extra for that. But I personally have been fine with the free version and just looking at my news feed, just because, again, I decided to go for the non-cellular version for the Apple Watch. So I'm always with my phone. So if I ever wanted to look at my profile or anything like that, I could just take out my phone. But if it's just a quick look, which is what I always tend to do on the watch, it's just honestly something super quick. I don't find the need to look at my profile, but if you guys wanted the options, you can upgrade if you guys would like. So I think that wraps up my apps. So like I mentioned before, I did get the non-cellular version just because I am never away from my phone, so I didn't think it was necessary to get the cellular version, but I was considering it. And it wasn't until the lady at the Apple store who was helping me with picking out the watch has mentioned to me that she didn't think it was necessary, just because no one's ever without their phone. I mean, I'm personally not, and the range of the connection between the Apple Watch and your phone is so long. I think you can go as far as like 50 feet to be away from your phone and still be connected to your Apple Watch. So I was like, that is more than enough, because the thing that got me worried was for work. So I'm like, I have my phone in the back room and I'm on the floor. So I work at a retail store, so I thought it would be very helpful to have this, but I find it perfectly fine. It connects perfectly okay when I'm on the floor without having the cellular data connected to it. So there you go. If you wanted a tip, go for the cellular version, unless if you want literally an extra phone on your wrist. Enough said. There's the tea on that. So I think that wraps up all that I have on my Apple Watch. So I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope you guys found it informative for anyone who is debating whether or not to get an Apple Watch or not. Because, I mean, it's honestly a product that I think you need to get in order to realize how much you needed it in the first place. Because I heard that so many times while doing my research for this thing, and boy, they are right. So if you are ever like, if you think you need it, you have the money for it, I think just go for it. Because honestly, so far 1 month in and I am absolutely loving it. So that is that on that. That sounded weird, but I also found the watch very motivating for me to stay active throughout the day, because the activity app sends you like alerts to keep up with your activity. So I found myself becoming very motivated to close my circles, which anyone who has an Apple Watch knows what that means. So, oh my god, I hate when this thing falls asleep. Oh my god. This thing constantly falls asleep when it's not on the wrist, and that's the one thing I find annoying. But I'll show you guys. So the activity app is boy. Alrighty, so this is the activity app. It have 3 circles. So as you see, I did complete 2 of 3 circles, which are usually the ones I always tend to close anyways throughout the days. But like, it's stuff like that. Like, I'm a very competitive person, so I'm just here like, I need to get my circles filled. So I've found it very motivating. So hopefully I will be using the exercise stuff soon. I'm trying to work on that part of my life too. So I can, with that being said, I cannot recommend this product enough. So I would definitely suggest getting it if it's something you've been interested in and done your research on, because that's all I really can say. If you're really unsure, I would say just do your research, and if you really feel like it's something you'd get use out of, go for it. Just because I was unsure up until the point I got it and started using it, and then I realized, wow, I think I made a great decision getting it. So honestly, with this particular product, at least personally for me, I found it that I actually needed to purchase it and use it, and to realize how much I can incorporate it into my life. Alrighty, so I think I have talked enough for today. So I will wrap it up here. So I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope you guys found it informative. So please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw, because it does help and support me and my channel. And if you did like what you see, please consider subscribing. I do post beauty with occasional lifestyle videos. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and joining the family got growing here. God, I need to stop speaking. Oh my god. So yeah, with that being said, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.